I'm Adam, and this is a video about our 2019 Volkswagen Atlas. This Atlas does come with a technology package and the 4Motion all-wheel drive. In today's video, we're going to take a quick walk around and I'm going to go over some of the features that make this Atlas an excellent all-around SUV. The Volkswagen Atlas actually won Motor Week Driver's Choice Best Large Utility Vehicle of 2018. In addition to being chosen as the driver's choice from Motor Week, this Volkswagen Atlas also does feature what Volkswagen calls America's best bumper-to-bumper limited warranty. So this Atlas does come with a 60-month, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, as well as the same 60-month, 72,000-mile powertrain warranty as well. And if you purchase this Atlas pre-owned, like we have here on our lot, that warranty is even transferable to the next person. Let's start out under the hood up front. This Atlas does feature the upgraded V6 engine, so you're getting a 3.6 liter V6. It's putting out about 276 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. That's going to get you about 17 miles to the gallon in the city and 24 on the highway. The standard engine on the Atlas is a 2.0 liter turbo 4-cylinder, putting out 235 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. That's going to get you 20 miles to the gallon in the city and 26 on the highway. So it does a little bit better. It has comparable torque, but personally, I love a good V6 over a 4-cylinder all day, especially in a large SUV. Now that we've gone over a couple facts and figures, let's move on to the outside where we can start here up in the front. You will notice that we do have full LED headlights. This is an excellent move by automakers. It's always smart to go with full LED, both for efficiency and for brightness down road. You will see that the Atlas does feature pretty muscular proportions. This is a pretty big and beefy full-size SUV. So Atlas does kind of take that stance on, then again, it is named after Atlas. So we do look for a big, powerful design. And then as well, Volkswagen has also included these creased lines down the side and in the front. And that just kind of gives it a little more agile look. It kind of adds to a little bit of the leanness and takes away some of that bulk that we can notice up in the front or in the rear. We'll start to move around the side here where you guys can get a better idea of the profile. And then you also will notice that we do have upgraded triple 5-spoke wheels. These are 20 inches and these give a great exterior appearance to the Atlas. As we move from the side around to the back, one thing that I do want to point out to you guys, earlier I mentioned that, they're going for big, powerful proportions, and as well, Volkswagen is taking this crease design and kind of moving these lines throughout the vehicle. So on the back corner here, you'll see that we do have a crease right at the corner where it goes from the side to the back of the SUV. In most automakers nowadays, you're not going to get any kind of hard corners like that. It's going to be more of a rounded design that's moving into the tailgate. Personally, I kind of like this. I think it's cool. They do have a defined corner here at the back edge. And I think it does go with the overall look of the Atlas, especially with the other lines moving down the doors. Now that we're here in the back, I will point out this Atlas does have a power liftgate, so we can operate that either from the remote or there is a button inside the Atlas on the driver door. In some of the upper trim levels, you also will get a hands-free foot activated liftgate, so that's kind of an extra perk if that's something that's important to you. Once we open up that tailgate, you will see that the Atlas does feature a whopping 96.8 cubic feet of cargo space. That does include the seats being folded down, but nonetheless, that is a ton of room. If you decide to have the seats all in their upright position, that does reduce your cargo volume down to 20.6 cubic feet, but nonetheless, that's plenty for groceries or luggage or anything you might need to haul. While we're back here, go ahead and look up and you'll notice this ginormous panoramic sunroof. In addition to the sunroof, you do also get built-in automatic garage door openers, which are mounted on the underside of your center rear view mirror. Speaking of that sunroof, Volkswagen does have an app that connects your phone to your car called VW Net. And with that app, it can actually alert you if you've left your sunroof open and it detects that there is rain in the local forecast. That is an amazing bit of technology that lets you know Volkswagen is always looking out for you. Let's continue on to talk about technology. Standard on the Atlas, you get collision mitigation with front-end braking, you get blind spot monitoring, you get rear cross traffic alert with automatic braking as well, and you even get auto rain sensing wipers. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this Volkswagen Atlas does feature the technology package, and that gets you a few more options. So that brings you up to adaptive cruise control, you get lane keep assist, you get remote start, and you get that power liftgate I mentioned. All of those features I just mentioned make for a great driving experience, but for a good user experience, the infotainment system is just as important. This 2019 Volkswagen Atlas SE does feature an 8-inch touchscreen. This is an upgrade over the standard 6.5-inch touchscreen. I haven't had a ton of experience with Volkswagen's new infotainment system, but after using it in this Atlas, I was very impressed. It's extremely responsive, things load instantly, and even swiping and scrolling is ultra smooth. Now moving on to some non-technology designs, and when I mentioned at the beginning of this video that this is a great all-around SUV, this is one of the reasons why. I looked around this Atlas and I counted a whopping 16 cup holders. That's just for 7 passengers. So that lets everyone bring at least a hot and a cold drink and maybe some juice too. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Speaking of all the kids with their hot and cold drinks and their juice, one of the key features of this Atlas is the fact that it has second row upgraded captain's chairs. Not only does this thing feature the captain's chairs, but they do have a great sliding function that allows access into the third row while a car seat is still mounted in the second row seat. This is excellent design that allows you to get all the kids in without having to struggle or climb over car seats or anything like that. And finally, once you have all your kids and their drinks and their car seats in the car, our Atlas does feature the upgraded all-weather floor mats, so you never have to worry about your kids or your family destroying the inside of this car because those mats have got you covered. Finally, let's talk about value. As I mentioned, this is a 2019 Volkswagen Atlas SE V6 with the technology package and the 4Motion all-wheel drive. If you built this exact same vehicle brand new, it would cost you over $43,000. This one is on our lot right now with a whopping 5,000 miles on it, and we have this listed at $32,000. That's over an $11,000 savings for 5,000 miles. That's a no-brainer. Stop by and see this Volkswagen Atlas today here at Jack Schmitt Ford at 1820 Vandalia Street, or stop by and see some pictures and info of it online at jackschmittford.com.